Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John. There we go. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Techtonica coming at you. I thought it just said I had a new recipe for water wheel. No, I think that looks the same. Huh? Okay. Weird message. Now I want to see if I can replicate it. Hang on. Think that's the latest? For some odd reason, when I get notifications, I either get the same notification over and over and over again, which makes sense if it's a Steam notification because that could indicate progress towards an achievement, or it's an in-game one that doesn't make sense, and it's like, you just unlocked blah blah blah, and I'm like, I have like 50 blah blah blahs. That doesn't make any sense. Get out of here. New recipe for water wheel and others now available in the schematics menu. Yeah, alright. Whatever. Same, silly graphical thing. I don't think I can reveal anything super cool or new. So, anyway, welcome back. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Last episode, the highlight was, this. We worked a little bit and we got some automatic proper science. I pulled all the science out of our old base. And this is, everything's lined up perfectly. The right amount of mech parts, the right amount of wires, the right amount of everything produces purple science. Purple baubles, I've been calling them, or purple thingies. It's very early in the day. I am extremely tired, but I was unable to sleep properly. And my thought is, like, I could either sit in bed forever and just toss and turn and be mopey about it, or I could game it up a bit. Yeah, I'd rather game it up a bit if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so you're gonna be blue science. I gotta figure out how this works. You need purple things, which are right here. You're gonna make 2.5 a minute. That's pretty crap. So at this juncture, do I double up on purple again? I honestly think the answer is yes, because if there's something after blue science, it's going to be ridiculously priced, right? That's the thought about it. I have to sneeze, hold on. Alright, thank you. I am going to double it up again. Yep. Oh no! I'm out of assemblers, bro. One more if you kindly. You. Okay, wire. Back. Might double it again. Wire mech purple. Wire. Mech. Goose. I mean purple. Mech. Purple. Okay. So. Nope. There we are. Okay, how did I do this? Mech parts go on the inside, and the wire goes out on the outside. Let's do this part first, probably. Okay. This is wire. Nope. Oh, actually, it's going to be the opposite this time. Right. So that. You don't take anything. How much iron do you require? 15, which is perfect for a long arm. Okay. Excellent stuff. And you don't take anything. You only need like 2 iron or copper. Yeah, you don't need nothing, yo. Okay, so second verse, same as the first. If you haven't noticed, I also recently woke up, which kind of contributes to my deeper voice. Also, I'm knackered from work. I'm exhausted. So, it's good. You know, can't sleep, just gonna do some vidya games. Vidya. V-I-D-Y-A, vidya. Just, gonna go with the flow, you know? Okay, that handles everything on this side. This'll give us... I wasn't paying attention. How much? 7.5 times 6. So 14 times 3 is probably easier math. 30, 42? No, it's 8. 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24? No, I can't be right. Hold on. It's 15. 15 times 3 is 45. Oh my god. I told you. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, there's our repository for the science. And let's do those all the way. Something like that, I think. I believe we went all the way on that. We did. Alright. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I kind of like it to be. So, outside... Outside first. Okay, got it. I think I got it. My brain is scribbles right now. But dang it, I am enjoying this game. Gosh dangs it. Ding dong dangs it, I am enjoying the game. Fast. Fast can do 40. And... Oh, actually, you don't need to be fast. You can be... Nope. You can be that. Because these do 20 items a minute? Yeah. This is 15 items a minute. And yeah, okay, I think that's good. Let's check the other side, make sure that that's correct. I used fast inserters. Why did I use fast inserters on these if it's only 15 a minute? This has to be a red one. Yeah. Yeah, that has to be a red one. Pulling it in. Yep, got a red one pulling it in. Weird. I'm not too sure what math I did that made that sound like it needed to be a certain way, even though it doesn't. Yeah, but the rest of that looks good. So, no worries there. Let's fix this side up. Nope, that was correct. Ah, what? Come on, man. Oh, man, don't game while tired. Yeah, I'm all kinds of CP-EB. EB-CP. Yeah? Oh, this one I did correctly. I must have been just really frickin' tired. Yeah, one red, one red, one red. Okay, that's all fixed on this side. I kind of figure I might as well get all this as knocked out as much as possible because I already have the copper and the iron here. Like, we're already running the path. I might as well get this all done before it's like, well, I gotta gut all this crap and do this all over again, right? Okay. This is all done and correct. Nope. Good stuff. Let's get a bit more of that going on. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, coffee break. Hold on. Ah, fantastic. Okay. So let's talk this out. I was going to get a calculator because my brain is just shot. 7.5 times 6 is 45. Right. Alright, we did that math correctly. Amazing. So, I am now producing 45 purple science a minute. It sounds kind of cool. It kind of really isn't. When we come over here... I'm going to set up purple science over here real quick. Because what I'm very confident is going to happen is, what we're going to see next is the next thing's going to be, hey, it's red science, and red science needs 10 blue baubles a minute or whatever. And it's like, well, I'm not producing that much. I'm not producing that much at all. That's really freaking unfortunate. I got to do a whole lot of extra work to ramp up purple, to then ramp up blue, to then blah, 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 right? Right? That's kind of my thoughts about it. So what I might do is I might just go on a bit of an expansion spree. I don't need all this far, but let's just go this far anyway. I would love little guardrails, little handrails, little something. Because if I do something like this, I can just walk up it without even... It's like how Minecraft works when you set up a game for the first time. You haven't set your power stepping, power walking, whatever the crap that's called. It's whatever the crap that is. Okay, do I have some things now? I wish I could look up the tech tree and be like, yeah, I need this many blah blah blahs. So 15, at the very most I can make 5, 6, 7.5 a minute if I hammer it down. That's not including processors and coolant. I think I'm gonna beef it up one more time. One more time. Now, there's a couple of ways I could do this. I could actually bifurcate the line right here and split it over and do it up again. Or, what I could do is what I think I'm going to do is, because this is all producing the same product, what I might do, and what I'm going to do, is I'm going to come back here, and I'm actually just going to loop it back. 4, thank you. Nope. Nope. 7, thank you. And 2, this, yep. I'd like to give myself a little bit of a gap. But since this is all producing the same item, I don't mind the line just looping around like this. We're gonna build the exact same thing backwards. I have a very strong feeling that's how this game is going to operate, which is completely fine. It's not an issue. It's just I want to be prepared for it. So let's see. I need 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 actual. 2, 3, 4 actual. Right. So you're going to be wire. Then we're doing the same thing, but the backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that should be where we stopped. It is exactly where we stopped. Cool. Don't mind the overflow. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Alright, now I do want to do is I want to get the copper and the iron stuff figured out, so... Run that to about there. Nope. Close. So close. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get more stuff. How's our power? Yeah, 6 megawatts. Looking good. Looking mighty fine. 6 megawatts is looking mighty fine. Alright, iron and copper is going to freak out because it has to backfill the line now. Understandably so. I'm hoping to get rid of those storages. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I hooked up the storages for the top parts for science. I don't think I did. I think that's all fresh smelt. I forgot running was a thing in this game. Okay, 1,000 to that. Oh, you can rotate belts that are already placed. Interesting. Take 80 of that. I'll take half of that. I'll take a whole of that. Yeah, I didn't need a ton of supplies. I just wanted to come here and get refreshed before I'm halfway into a thing. And it's like, man, I'm frustrated because I'm stopping halfway into a thing. Okay. Good stuff. How is all of our stuff working? Not really keeping up, believe it or not. Yeah, we're only using so much of the line. I could get a few more drills in there. All you guys working pretty good? You turned yellow because... Oh! I have a different connection point, do I not? Oh, I didn't set up any of this crap. Whoops. Yeah, it's going slow because I actually didn't set up any of this crap. Okay, well now that's actually running at efficiency, or at the level I care about. So this kind of has its own bottleneck thing in it. I noticed that these two were acting weird because they were both yellow, because they're both at capacity. The little green background with the icon, it was yellow. So that tells me something is amiss. Yeah, that's looking much better. Yeah, it's cool when I can have all my drills working at the same time, right? Okay, let's call that good for now. This episode, at a minimum, I want to knock out all of Purple Science. I don't want to think about Purple Science anymore. And in addition to that, I'd also like to see if we can get some amount of... Blue Science. Is this really correct? Yes, it is. Okay, it just looks kind of weird to me. Actually, I can pull it back one. No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay, if I did a middle piece, it might be a little more obvious. But I'm not doing a middle piece right now. That's how that looks. Nope. Yep. Nope. I'll get it right eventually. No, I won't. Okay. There's your wire. There's your mech. There's that, yeah. So when looking at this, I'm like, it looks like I got an extra row here. What the heck? And then I come here and I'm like, oh yeah, I super duper don't. Super duper don't. I super duper don't. Okay, let's do the hookups. All yellows and long arms and stuff. What side long arm go on? Inside, got it. I'm not trying to build a blueprint or anything. Like, none of this really has to look good at all. It's just, I'd like it to be similar if I can manage it. 7.5, 15, yeah, that all tracks. Really nice, really nice, really nice. I wish it would auto-kick out of this screen after I've set the recipe, but that's okay. That's a really minor gripe. Realistically, at this stage of the game, much of the game has been, I think, pretty properly polished. I didn't get the game when it first came out. I got a review key after what looks like a couple of bugs have been squashed. But the game feels very solid to me, as is. I've already talked about, like, there's some oddities that set this game different from others that I've played before. Research, for example, is an odd one. It's not a bad thing. It's just odd. Oh yeah, you're full up because we're actually full up on science. Awesome. But like in terms of like bugs, like we've glitched out of the world twice, 3 times, and it just resets us at some safe place. Perfect. Fine. Awesome. As long as it doesn't kill me and it's like, you did a dumb and you killed yourself in a game that you're unable to kill yourself in. How did you manage that, you know? As long as that's not the conversation, awesome. Yeah, it just flopped me back twice, quite near Victor. Right near Victor. That was like the whole thing. So like, that's fine. It would just be really weird if a game where there's no combat, no weapons, no guns, no damage, no fall damage. It'd be really weird if the game was like, ha ha ha, pulled a Nelson Muntz and was like, you're dead, ha ha. You know, that would be very strange. Thank goodness that's not a thing. Okay, like that, and like that. Okay. That is another row of purple science. Now, because the main line is blocked, I'll know all this is working if these little subsets have science on them. It was hard to say. These up, and you're never going to work. Okay, yep, you work. What's the matter over here? Yep. Yep, I did that correctly. Did I do the other one correctly? Ugh. My coffee does not have enough coffee in it. I did do that correctly. Alright. So this is correct. This is outputting science. Just looking at this little bit here, this tells me everything's properly hooked up. Or at least one of the mech things are hooked up. Looks like both of them are. Good stuff. This is not working. And it's for the exact same reason. Oop. You're not working because wire. Oh, I just fixed your wire. Right, okay. So that will be working soon. This is working. Everything's working great. Okay, so that's one more line down. I need way more assemblers, mate. How much wire does a wire producer hold? 13. Heck yeah, I'll take that. Now, because science is going to be blocked up or overloaded or whatever we want to call it for a while, this actually works out really well. I could just come to these machines, and just take all the stuff. It's a little clunky to do that, but it'll work. Yeah, awesome. Awesome to the max. Alright, let's get this going. I got my other 12. This needs a spot of 1. just for the inserters. Beep. Oh, no. Try that again. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. There's our 12. Okay. Good stuff. We'll need 4 lines on the other side here. Watch, like the next blue tech I haven't gotten yet is automatic crafting, right? Or automatic placing of buildings and crap. Wouldn't that be funny? Like I'm doing all this meticulous work to just be like, oh man, beans and rice. Can't believe it. You just get. We'll call them instead of bots or drones or whatever. We'll call it the Nano Swarm, or maybe something else. Let's see. The drilling device is called the Mole. I think I miscounted. I did miscount it. What would be the name for a creature that would be very ground-based? Very terrestrial-based, that would be an automatic builder for you? Spiders or ants, I would guess. Spiders build their webs. Ants are very industrious creatures. Like, that makes sense to me, that would be called that. A little creepy. A little creepy. I don't care for bugs. I'm not scared of bugs. It's just, If I could we pass? Thanks. Okay. Did I reverse any of this when we were here? I did actually reverse it. It doesn't have to be, but I did. Is that enough for you? It is. Good stuff. Okay. Cool. Nope. Wait. I'm missing something. No, I'm not. Oh, right. We do nothing on this side. I am missing something. You're supposed to be science. What? The icon says it's mech parts. But I look here and it says it's research. Let's change it to that and then change it to something else. Ah, interesting. Okay. I am not losing my mind. Today. Tomorrow, maybe. I'm pretty open tomorrow to lose my mind. There we go. Okay, that looks so much better. Alright. Yeah, like the biggest issues we've had is like stuff like that, which is not a big deal. It looked like the recipe was set correctly. It's just the user interface was like, nah, brah, nah. So that was a quick fix. Quick fix. Quickity, quick fix. I want to do this line first, the purple science, because it's the widest. It's the widest line. It's the one that's the most out there.
Breaker, you've built enough conveyor belts to mesmerize the best of us. If I could get dizzy in here, I would be falling over. Well done.
The compliments are weird. I'm the kind of guy that really likes a pat on the back. Like an appreciation bit. Like I prefer, like, when it comes to rewards or whatever, if we're going to talk like that, like I prefer, you know, sincere thank yous over, like, money. Money is good. I like money. Yeah, money's good. I like money. But once in a while, for the money. On the regular, I prefer pat on the backs or appreciation. Like, hey, dude, thank you so much. You helped out with that one problem, and oh, it was a dilly of a pickle, wasn't it? Or just like whatever, and just stuff like that I appreciate. So now it's really weird to still hear Sparks be cheery after, like, other bits are just like, oh man, I figured it out, we're clones or something. Just like despair for a little bit. I get it. Humans are emotional, and that's totally not a problem. It just sounds really funny to me. Hey, yeah, good stuff. Kick him in the butt, kick him in the face, kick him in the butt. And then it's like, I don't even want to get out of bed anymore. I'm just being silly. My gosh. I'll take that. And put that away. Okay, there's another one done. I wasn't sure how far I wanted to go with this. But as I said, I kind of feel like this is going to turn into a very recurring theme of you need other science to make other science, which is fine. That's not a problem. It's just I wanted to make for very, very sure I'm not gutting this and redoing it again. Or something. Enough light? It's good enough. Realistically, I'm not really going to be coming back here to visit. We got all the stuff I need outputted to a bin. That's kind of that. That. Okay, we're done. We doubled purple science. Only took like, what, a half hour? Oh, crap. Only took like, what, a half hour or something? Not too bad. I would love a centralized staircase. That would be pretty cool. But no, I got this janky rigmarole going on. Flow's looking good. The important thing to note is anytime the line stops, if the line stops moving, or the products on the line stop moving, that means we've got full stuff somewhere. Means we're having a little bit of backup, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. We don't need to purge the line completely of all resources. But it's a good thing that's getting worked out. So yeah, I see some from there. Yep. You're kicking out. You're kicking out. And you're kicking out. Okay, all the stuff is done and good and happy. Now we talk blue science. Ideally, I would like... I don't know. I don't know how much I want. What I would like to do, though, is I'd like to explore this a little bit. Is that a... No, it's a part of a mushroom. This isn't a thing? Really? Oh, right. It is a thing, it's just not a real thing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I deserve that. Nope. Okay. I thought I jumped. I didn't jump. Good stuff. Okay, just regular plant matter. I wasn't sure if there's anything special about any of that, or what. No drunken parties on the roof or whatever? No one leaving their science research up here? This seems like a perfect place for like a lover's lookout or something, or hey, want to get all smoochy with somebody? Make sure, yeah, the fee is 1 science. Weird to see mushrooms growing out of metal. But whatever. Okay, I don't think there's anything up here worthwhile. Worth a check, considering the nature of the game is trying to find, you know, bits of research and stuff on the ground, scattered about, that kind of a thing. I thought it was worth at least a look. A book look. Alright, I need I'm gonna go grab a bunch more wire. Little annoying, yes, but it'll work. How many mech parts do I have? 52? I should actually be grabbing all of that as well. This takes very little time, in the grand scheme of things, and cleans up a lot of handcrafting. 110, 88. Yeah, good enough. Good enough, as I say, is I'm going to grab a few more. Yeah, I'm really thankful this works like this. I can reach into machines like that and just grab stuff. That's really cool. Yep, alright, thank you. We got a few assemblers. Alright, I also have to figure out the other things. I haven't figured out coolant yet. Or cooling units? I've not figured out cooling units yet, so we gotta do something about that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the old base and grab more power floor. Yeah, I'm gonna grab more power floor. Give me a good excuse to drink some more coffee. Oh, first time I missed, I think. So, out of all the technologies coming up, what am I most interested in? Let's talk about the future a little bit. The monorail, I think, is the one thing I'm very interested in. Any way I can reduce any amount of rail back and forth. Oh, smelters are done. Right, we already cleared out all this. All this can go away. By the time I need more iron or more anything, I'm going to want to do this differently. But this was a really nice first setup. It worked out pretty well. This is still dumping out whatever residual iron is left. How much residual copper is left? Not much. Okay, this system's going to just slowly bleed itself out after a while. So, no worries about that. I'll take the scenic route, why not? Anything that's going to allow me to transfer items back and forth quickly is kind of what I want. Now, I could have, when we started setting up the secondary base at Victor, I could have purged out the first base, Lima, completely. There's nothing like really holding me back from doing that. But there was a lot of the intermediary products I wanted still to be made. Whatever. There's still a bunch of those products I wanted made, so that's why I kind of left that there. And it worked out very, very well. So no complaints about it, really. Alright, so we're going to do this. Well, I'll just set it 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to be... There we are, cooling units. You need to be processor units. You need to be blue science. Is that everything? And purple baubles. I'm already producing purple, I don't care. You need 15 a minute. You produce 30 a minute, okay. You need 7.5 a minute. No, you produce 7.5 a minute. You need... Okay, cool. So, the way this really works is it's going to be this... and this. So it's gonna be cooling system. So that's 15 and 30 for 2 blues, like that. That's how this is going to work. Now, realistically, based on production, I'm making... Was it 45 before? Now I'm making 9. I almost want to double it again. Okay, let's get out yield calculator, because I'm just beat. 7.5 times 6 times 2 is 90. So 90 purples. How many of these could I possibly do? Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 6 maximum, and then I'm maxed out, which is fine. It's fine if I need more than what I can produce on the dime. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there'll be times when we're actually just full of blue. Like, I'm not feeding this directly into the system. I'm going to feed it into the system by hand. And then purple can catch up. So it's fine if we have it not... Whatever. We're going to over-demand quite a bit, I think. Do you need frames and circuits? You need gears and that. Okay, so let's work this out a bit. The frames are actually going to come from something else. So you need... What? The electrical components. Oops. And you need how many? You need 30 a minute. This is going to produce 30 a minute. Okay. You also need 20 wire a minute. 15 wire. There's your 20 wire. Okay, copper and iron. That takes care of that chain. Right, because I just need one of these for 30. For 30, okay. You need mech parts and shiverthorn juice. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of room here. Just so I can remember the chain I'm going for. So, wire. Wire. Nope, not mech parts. Okay. We'll do the lining up of crap later, but that's what I want. So you need mech parts. Mech parts are 15 a minute. We need exactly 15 a minute, so that's cool. So here is... I'll leave a little space. Just to show that those items are different. We'll do a little bit of this action. 0. You're gonna make... Crap, I already forgot. Mech parts, right. So, mech parts. This produces 15 a minute. The two of you require 15 a minute. I also need shiverthorn. Or that's probably just... It's coolant. It's not the shiverthorn junk. So how do I make coolant? Complicated, that's how. I need gears. I need the shiverthorn stuff. I need limestone. So this is going to be a little more product intensive than I'd hoped, but that's okay. You're actually going to do gears. You can do 30 gears a minute. Coolant. Okay, 15 a minute. You can produce 30 a minute. I need not nearly that much. Cool. How much coolant do we need? We need 15 a minute coolant. Perfect. Yep. Okay. So there's nothing else I need to build here per se. So there you go. Cooling system. Cooling system. This is going to be... Oh, electrical components already had all the way down here. No, I didn't? No, I didn't. Okay. I didn't? Hang on, I think I messed something up, or these are not the same. Yeah, this isn't the same. It's showing mech parts again. Son of a gun? I'm staring at this, I'm like, oh, I didn't do this part yet. Wait a minute. Totally did this part. Alright. There's our electronic circuits. Mech parts. No, you're not mech. You are mech parts. Yep, okay, there's that. So I got the air I got the... Yep, you're gonna move down there. That's it. Cool. Okay, and that makes 2 of these. So let's get cracking. I should have put this somewhere else, but that's okay. Now, in the grand scheme of things, how'll this do? So the raw materials I want on the... Oh, the finished product I want on the outside. Which is going to be a little more complicated, maybe. What finished products do I need to push? So let's use the whole line. Let's say that's copper wire. And you need iron to make electrical components. So copper wire. Iron's gonna probably come from the other side. Eesh, this is gonna be a little dicey. I'm not really too sure how I'm gonna do this. Does anyone else need copper and iron? Because maybe we do this a little differently. Not really too sure how I want to label this out. This is quite a few more products than usual, right? The best I can do is 3. You gotta kick back one, my man. So the best I can do is 3 wide, and by 3 wide in this configuration, I mean I can do long arm, short. And then I would overlap on this. So that gives me 3 different inputs and then an output. So copper, iron being 2 of them. I only really need copper and iron for, like, some of these things. Some of the lower end stuffs. How do? Not really too sure how I want to do this. Well, let's just jump into it, shall we? I want to push this back here. Okay. Mech to coolant to fans. Fan. Coolant. And this is how I do my organization, really. Set down the units. And set down an assembler per thing, and then I won't forget what I need, because I gotta replace each assembler once. That's kind of how I do it. This is how I do it. Now, come to think of it, we do have a really nice intermediary setup down below, but now that I'm really saying that out loud, I want to save that for other stuff. This science bit is all just science. That's all that's going to be up here. 20 a minute, 10 a minute, 5 a minute, 4 a minute, 3 a minute. Got it. I'm not at all confused. What I am going to do is this, and then save the no, we're gonna use the middle right now for copper. Please don't bleed over. Good. Okay. So copper, iron. This is probably a really big waste in terms of how things could be stored, but that's okay. We're still in the prototype phase for this. You need very minuscule amounts of anything, and actually, you don't need to be real. None of that is real. This is real. And how much wire? 20 a minute. So now, for outputs, I don't know if I'm not gonna duplicate this way like we've been doing for purple. So what I can do is I could do something like this. Yeah. We could do a bit of overlap to make this a little... Oh my god, stop. We could do this like this. Make this a little neater. Because I don't think I need copper anymore. So now that this is going to get produced, this should kick out to a line. Because this is going to feed into this. And actually, can I just cross-feed these? I can. Sweet. Okay, that saves that. I wasn't able to do that on purple because I had 2 inputs. Yeah, I have 2 machines producing mech stuffs. So that getting pushed into that doesn't... it didn't work as well as it could have. So this works out fine. This doesn't have to happen. That actually frees up an entire line that I was afraid I was going to have to use. That's pretty dope. This is already getting... Let's load up some copper so I have the visual of it. Copper goes on the inside. And we're going to give ourselves a lot of room. There's no reason to not give ourselves a lot of space. I think this is going to be more than enough for at least one double setup of stuff. What I would like to do... That looks a little more uniform than... To me, anyway. Than the inverse, which was going to be either packing it too tight or whatever. There's that. Words are hard. Okay, there's our copper, there's our iron. That gets us into this territory, which is nice. Iron wire, copper. You're producing that. You're kicking back into that. Okay, I need plant frames now. Plant frames are a thing. Just end of story. Just plant frames are a thing. Yes, they are. I need 30 a minute. So we're going to have to do something like this. Now, I don't want to run the plant frames yet. Adding these finished products are going to make this a little more irreversible. So I'd like to... Oh, wait, that was right. Hold on. Sorry. Crap. Yes, thank you. Then these processor units are going to have to kick back to the line. How much? Was it 30 a minute? 30 a minute. So now this is kind of what I'm talking about, right? Like, I need to make sure I've got enough outputs. And what we could do is we could pull this out further. So that's why I don't want to set up anything quite yet. Mech parts should be pretty easy. I need one? I need 1 mech parts? Yes, I need just 1 mech parts. Okay. Oh, what we could do... coolant, mech parts, coolant. This would save a little bit of transit time. So there's that. Here's this. There's that. And... there you go. Whew. Okay, about them here mech parts. How much stuff do you need? 7.5 and 15. Easy cake, right? There's that. Now you need what? You need the Shiverthorn junk, which I'm not there yet at all. This is what I meant about not getting too crazy about the outputs. So here's what we'll do. To signify this has to be a thing eventually. Nope. Nice try. I mean, I appreciate the try. Okay, we'll do something like that, right? So, nuke. 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 Okay. That's producing. That's kicking out. These also require Shiverthorn. Is it 1-to-1? You produce 15. No, I only need one of these. I'm missing the gears, though. Man, this UI's messed up. You produce 15 a minute? Yeah, okay. You can produce Shiverthorn coolant. You can produce gears. And it's how many gears? 30 a minute? In a minute? I might do the same thing again, and then actually I might stash the coolant. The coolant is something I've wanted to automate for quite some time. This will make this fairly easy for me. So this is going to be fairly the same junk. That feeds in like that. You need how much gear? How much iron? 30 iron a mo. To keep this looking really sharp. Do something like that. You're getting your mech parts. You're getting your mech parts. The Shiverthorn coolant is what's next. Let's hook that up. Let's hook that up. So this is going to look like this. Okay, that gets us that. Mech parts, coolant. Okay, this is going to be another output. So we're going to do something like this. I'm just going to go like this, signifying that it goes. It's a final product for the end of the line. Same thing with this. This is a final product for the end, or this is something that comes in. This is something that comes out. The end of the line. So I'm gonna, anything that I don't know how to reconcile right now, we do like this. So it's just undefined. We'll work on that later. Let's go get some lights up in here. This place is always so dreary. I mean, we're underground, right? Makes sense. The dreary ambiance tracks. I just don't like it. Light always is warm and comforting. Okay, that's all that. Alright. So I'm missing the Shiverthorn extract. Also undefined. You don't need the extract, you need the coolant. Okay. Just so I can see where the freaking edge is. There's been like twice I've almost fallen off. There we go. Okay. Not quite caution cones, but they'll do. Alright, so that means we're going to produce 2 of these worths. Now, let's make sure I have everything. I need processors, and I need coolant. Or cooling units, or whatever the crap. So let's see here. 15, so 30. 30 goes over 20 easily. That means 30 a minute of this. I need 30 of that, means 30 of that. 15, that tracks, which means 15 coolant units, which means, yep, I'm overproducing coolant. So 15, so 30 and 15, did I do that math right? Yeah, I did. Perfect. So now all I need is the purple baubles, and we're good to go. We plug in all the raw stuffs, and we have ourselves a delightful time. Wow, it almost fits perfectly? Huh, okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to go grab some coffee, so hang tight, and we'll wrap up this purple stuff. Alright. We're getting very, very close to having blue science. I'm very excited for it. Science can be really intimidating because, in general, with a lot of these games, It's the one thing that's going to ask for a lot of intermediate products. And it takes probably the most amount of proofing, right? To be like, how set up is your base? Here you go. It takes the most amount of that to be ready. But it's not too bad once we get our mitts in it. So, let's see here. All the raw stuff is already done. The iron and the copper is kind of a waste, but resources are infinite. By waste, I mean it's a waste on the line, but meh. So I need plant frames. I need coolant. Plant frames, coolant, limestone. We're already making gears. Plant frames and limestone? Are those the only two actual things I need to import? I think so. Huh, okay. I thought this was going to be a bit more intimidating than all that. Okay, what is this not... Oh yeah, plant frames. And this is the output, which I could put on this inner line if I wanted. Let's knock this out a little bit. I'm not looking for saving space. I can't afford to copy this and paste this anywhere else unless I shift it down a bunch, but I'm not super worried about that. Let's see here. I could do for funsies. Funsies, I probably mean annoysies. This seems more annoying than anything. I wanted to prevent how much of this I was doing, but that would certainly save a line. Purple science is going to come from the other side. So this is actually going to be... Come on, you. Purple. Purple. No. No. I don't know why I still find that funny. After all these years, that's probably one of my favorite. Super Kami Guru from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Dende. Dende. No. No. Okay, you get the idea. How many of this do you need? 15 a minute? Awesome. There's your whatever a minute. Now, actually, what's funny is I don't have a way to output this crap. That just goes all the way down to... Damn it. What candy? Bubba Gubbit. Damn it. Up. I find the mouse sometimes just gets a little squirrely after a second or two. Let's see if I can... I don't want it too low. I think I made it worse. It's probably my nerves. Like, I just haven't had enough coffee. I'm not awake enough yet. Something. Yeah, all the smelters are in use now. Same thing with the ones in the back. The copper ones in the back. Because all these smelters probably are holding 525 or whatever iron in them. I could have planned this better, but I didn't. So here we are. Okay, what the hell was I doing? Oh, right, okay. That is blue science right there. Once we get that going. Okay, so plant frames have to come from somewhere. 30 minutes. So yeah, plant frames. Plant frames. Limestone. Oh, and the extract. Crap. Right. Okay, there's a couple of items. Excuse me. So looking forward to monorail or any way. Like, even an up-down elevator would be cool. That's how Satisfactory handled item transference in between floors. It was literally like an item elevator, like a powered dumbwaiter. I don't know how else to say that. But yeah, it was something like that. So how much of this do we have? Oh my god. Like, that's awesome. That's a lot of fuel, but that's also a lot of fuel. Okay. I want this process to start slowing up a bit. Now, how do I get limestone? It's already up here. Okay, let's max that out. I can't put stuff on the line, can I? No, not really. Alright, that's fine. So here's ideally what I want to have happen is I want the furnaces and the smelters to take first priority in terms of power consumption and all that. Or the bio bricks. You're one square off, mate. I want to talk to this square right here. Is that better? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's happening. There, that's... Man, stairs are weird. Thank you, that's exactly what I wanted. No, I don't... Ugh. Okay, build the 5. Okay. Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you. Jinkies. Jinkies. Oh my god. Weird amounts of effort are required to get that to work. That's fine. This is actually where this line is going to merge. So what I want to do is... Okay, let's... Ah, cripes. Yeah, now you're going to yell at me that there's no way I'm going to have enough belts or anything for anything I want to do, and that's fine. Now, we got this to work before. You gotta kind of lean into it. Is that the dilly? No, I want you to... Up here, my lad. Nope, what happened? Yeah, now go up. I think okay. Looking down there, it looks like I did give myself an extra square of runway. Whoa, what? No. No. What the crap? Okay, this looks like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same trick we've been doing on the way back. So let's see here. You're not done outputting stuff. You need... What else do you need? Purple's on the other side, right? Yep. You need... That's the circuits. This is going to be the... Yep, this is going to get very, very messy. And part of me, I'm sure, is very sorry for that. There's that. That is all the components this needs. That's locked in. Now, I need to get this Shiverthorn extract to the coolant. How do we do that? How do I do that? You're already pulling... I need Shiverthorn and limestone. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I need 2 products to come in here, not 1. Lame. Alright, give me a second here. We don't have any circuit networks or anything that would allow me to alternate items on a line. What about, do I have any room over here? Oh, we super duper do. Right, okay. Yeah. Let's do that with limestone. Need 60 a minute. God, you're thirsty. Okay. How jank is... I don't want to turn around. I don't want to know how jank that looks. I kind of do. Oh my god. Why? 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 Oh my god. Amazing. Okay, you can take all that I don't want. You can take all that I don't want. You can take half of that. Just we start making some of the stuff. And you apparently took all of it because I thought I was holding shift or control or whatever it is, and I didn't. Alright. So, this is going to be fuel first. All the stuff that's going to produce fuel is going to be pulled and utilized here first and foremost to fire up our smelters and all that stuff, which is fine. Science is going to come second, and that's where we're going to get our coolant and stuff, so that's going to be really cool. I'll have to really double down on production of that stuff on the soonish. But now, we're going to do another freaking crazy thing right now. Which I'm kind of scared of, if I'm going to be very honest. This goes and it merges somewhere like that. Okay. If I did something really boring like this. Damn it. I don't have a way up either. Duh, come on, come on. Stop falling. Oh my god. Alright. I don't know what the easiest way to do this is. Probably from the ground. Okay. I gotta kind of fool the user interface into thinking I'm doing what it wants me to do, but that's not what I want. Oh, not quite. Insufficient floor. I'm gonna go get more floor. I don't mind running to the other base. It actually is a nice little sequence break, I think might be the word for it. I actually don't mind. This is a very short run. If I was going like to the other side of Narnia to get supplies, I think I'd be pretty miffed about it, but this is pretty tame in terms of like time spent and things. I really don't think I needed anything else. Now I have 404 belts not found. It's also, like I said, this is great for a quick water break. While we're running from base to base to base. Okay. Back on this floor. do the same thing. Ugh. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm the one that built these things here, and I still am just flummoxed as to... just perplexed. All the time. There we go. Okay, much better. So, what I was trying to say was... this is going to look a lot like this, which is going to look a lot like... Actually, I should do this part first. 7... This isn't going to be powered, and that's not what I'm aiming for anyway. Nope, one more over. Okay. This is exciting because this is something I've wanted to automate for a very, very long time. The coolant, absolutely, is something I've wanted for a long time. Just have not been able to get to it. Is really the idea, because there's so much other stuff I want to accomplish. I just haven't been like, okay, we're gonna sit down for a little bit and we're gonna get this knocked out. Yes, but also no. That doesn't work. Ugh. That mechanic, or whatever the heck that is driving me insane. Does that work? Okay. I wouldn't mind it so much if it was repeatable and I could understand what, but I can't. Because I'm silly. We do reds, I think, for this? Yeah, we super duper do reds. Okay. There's the extract coming round the mountain. Now... we do these. Where you go? No. I just want one line. Uno. That does it. Cool. All right. So this is it's gonna be the exact same deal. It's just gonna be another loop around. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yep. Nope. I hear ya. But no. That works. Cool. Thanks. All right. Let's get the belts. We're so close to purple science or blue science actually being a thing. I'm very excited for this. Oh, what? Okay. Weird. The thing says like power, like the power's not connected. Realistically, there was something else blocking the thing. It wasn't a power thing at all, but weird. Anyway, we'll... I wanted to pull this out quite a bit farther, but it's fine. We'll get it done. This actually doesn't have to nearly go as far. Mate. Mate. Oh my god. Thank you. Stairs kind of feel like a hostage situation. Not really. Not really. That seems a little verbose. But like it kind of feels like I've got to trick it into doing what I want it to do. It's like, come on, Stairs, you want to hook into this. And Stairs are like, no. And it's like, come on, you want to hook into this. You want to get some of this action. No. Okay. Please? No. All right. The hell happened here? No, seriously, what the hell happened here? Oh, this is supposed to be blue science, but it got caught up with the wrong crowd. That's pulling it in. Yeah, it's this and then plant frames, and we're done. Let's do this the dumb way, which has kind of been my trademark throughout this whole thing, right? I don't want that either. We did this one time and it worked, and I don't remember how we did it. What if I did that? Nope, that won't work. What if... And now if I delete this... Ah, boo! It does. Okay. Easy fix though. Alright, so there's blue... There's blue out. And just to signify, there's the chest it's going to go to, right? So now I need to get Shiverthorn junk. And this already has its input, so it has to go on the other side. I thought I saw the lines bleeding together, which is not something I wanted. I'm actually somewhat running out of space here in terms of compactness. Does that work? I'm gonna make it work. There we go, okay. Then this has to come over here and plug into... Yes, this guy right here. Alright, here we go. This could have been planned better? Probably. Could I have done better? No, I know me. No, I could not have done better. And it plugs in... There. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So that means... Coolant all day, all night. Where are we pulling coolant? What line is coolant? Oh, it's not a line, because it's going to turn into fans. Right. Okay, but automatic now, yes? The very last thing I think I need are plant frames. This is the last unresolved belt. Can I get plant frames on this side, mayhaps? Might could. Might could. Clear much of the congestion, I think. Maybe? I don't know. This is a mess, and we're just going to deal with it. Monorails I'm hoping for are going to be able to... We'll be able to build, like, micro bases. Now, what do I mean by micro bases? In Factorio, the terminology for it is a city base. So imagine you're looking up, or you're looking down on a city, right? You're a giantary, and you're looking at a city. And the way it's plotted is with sidewalks and all the stuff. Every city block inside the city is its own purpose. So kind of what I said before about mini bases when we're going to be using, like, I want to bring in iron plates, copper plates, and send out green circuits. That's my jam. That is one chunk of city, or that's one city block. So when it comes down to a lot of this stuff, is I'm kind of hoping we can facilitate a lot of these micro bases or city bases. They're called city blocks. There's a lot of names for it. I've heard honeycomb bases. I've heard ant bases. I've heard a lot of stuff. I've heard it be called a lot of things. But I'm hoping that the monorail not only facilitates long-distance, big bulk travel, But also we could start building little micro bases. That would be really cool. So I've got like a little base that does nothing but like mech components, iron components, copper components, and that. And we just shift that around wherever we need it. And I'm not making these components all the flippin' time, right? Something like that is kind of what's in my brain about that. You're going to come right here. You need how much per how much? You need 30. So one fast inserter does 40. Good stuff. So what the monorail is going to hopefully allow, and oh my god, stop. There we go. The monorail is hopefully going to allow and facilitate for a lot of different base designs. I won't know until we get there, but I'm hoping it's going to be pretty cool. This is really not cool. That's what this is. Bam. I don't know how that's going to work, but bam. Ba-bam. Okay. Let's let the system do its thing. Let's give it a little privacy. And let's set up our output bin. But realistically, I think I'm doing one per science, something like that. Yeah, I'm hoping to see what new logistical things we can do. Nothing is more boring, in my opinion, than just belting stuff from place to place. We can do that. That is a thing that's very possible. It's also very attainable for us to do that and do it that way. But that, it just kind of seems a little uninspired after a while. So ideally, I could transport not only a ton of materials, but a little material as well. And it would be just as positive of an effect. Let's go ahead and trim this up a little bit. Now that the system is built, and we're past the we're still in the prototype phase. But like, we've done most of the work. We're now going to hopefully see a proof of concept. We can get rid of that. We can put it there instead. We can get rid of that. We can clean this up a little bit now that we're past the whole scary, I don't know if any of this is going to work phase. Yeah, I wanted to trim that up for that exact reason. And I put down the wrong one of you. And the wrong direction. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're making the thing. This goes away. What could I have done differently? I could have spaced this all out better. I think. I think a little more spacing out would have been ideal. Oh, we're making them? Hey, look at that. Hot and cold running blue. Hot and cold running blue. Alright. I want to see these things output, and then I'm going to call that an episode. So it's right here where I'm looking, and down, you can't see me point, but it's down there. But I should see some blue science orbs hit the thing, and then that proves to me this is all complete. It takes a while, doesn't it? And that produces two per shot? Nice. Okay. We have blue baubles. Awesome. Awesome. This also is not nearly taxing purple at all. I'd like to double this if we can, but this is a really good start. It's automatic blue science. So yeah, awesome. Let's call this here. Thank y'all for joining me. Name's JohnMegacycle. Another wonderful episode of Techtonica in the books. And I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.